So this really the one. I wish y'all would stop doing GFE. And then y'all be doing GFE for the low. But that should not be on your menu at all. Like, not be on your menu at all. Like, disgusting.
Here we have a top-tier battle-hardened 304, a Magnum Cum Laude alumni from the esteemed Brothel University. Okay, think about that for a second. Magnum Cum Laude. Stop screwing around. Here in a Skype lecture to her future Eagle spreaders, she explains the ethical issue of catching feelings for one of her potential clients. In other words, leaving the Magnum on the bedstand because she has a crush on her client, otherwise known as a trick.
Like, stop doing that. That's just nasty. You need to protect yourself, and if you're a part of a stable, you need to protect the stable too. What the? These are out here disgusting.
Notice how we don't see the telltale warning signs of a sexy red 304. No $50 lace front wig. Notice she has an actual forehead and a natural hairline. Now, I'm sure many men under 25 may not know this, but black women actually do have foreheads and natural hairlines.
You ain't lying.
This has been scientifically proven. No septum ring visible. Maybe a little bit too much makeup and the eyelashes are borderline. But some unsuspecting man could misidentify her as a good pick. And this is why every potential female should be considered a 304 until proven otherwise.
Main question I hate is when people come up to SWs and they're like, what's your end goal? What are you going to do when you're old? Like, what are you going to do when you're old? Retire, because you had a retirement plan.
Translation. The main question I hate is when people ask me, how much bodies does it cost to build a nest egg? How many old truckers and car dates does it take to build up enough money to live off the dividends? Does your 304 nest egg also include money for the hours of therapy and antidepressant drugs for you and any children you may have in the future to cope with the embarrassment?
And another thing, don't never come and tell me and ask me what my end goal is. What's yours? You work at Burger King. And ain't nothing wrong with Burger King. I used to work at Burger King when I was 19. You asking me for the fries in the bag. Because there's never nobody with a degree saying no shit like that. It's never somebody who owns their own house or houses or car or multiple cars. Y'all still paying off y'all cars. And you worried about what I'm doing in the next 5 years?
Translation. Why are you worrying about what I am doing when I clearly don't care about myself?
Like, why do y'all do that? And it's only to us. It's only to us. When's the last time you went to your plug, picked up your shit, and was like, hey, bro, you finna keep doing this forever? You finna keep, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I would love to ask my plug that question. Unfortunately, he died on the job.
Fatality.
I'm sure you don't have to worry about that, because going into cars and hotel rooms with random men is obviously a safe job. I mean, it's not like any young, beautiful woman ever got hurt doing that.
What she finna be doing in the next 5 years, because she's 47 and still has that same entry-level best job.
Oh, but what be killing me is how the girlies be trying to talk about the 304s because they put a price on it and a time limit. After you get it, you gotta go. And no, you can't get nothing to drink. And no, you can't have this, or that. See, y'all like to make these men feel comfortable. Y'all like to, oh, I got a meal for you and I got this and I got that. On some Destiny Child cater to you. Girl, you don't want all of that.
Wow, look at her all riled up like a Michael Vick pit bull at a prize dog fight. I mean, how can you deny your attraction for such untamed masculinity? Imagine a home with her being like a never-ending episode of the HBO drama Oz, where you have to fight and compete for the right to exist. Yes, fight with your masculine 304 wife to be the alpha dog of the house. Oh, what a sad life.
He trying to get in and get out and try to do it as smooth as possible. And you keep offering him all of these things, building the guilt up. So when he hits you with that ghosting move, he gonna feel a little bad because you did all of that. But say, that 304 ain't gonna feel none of that because she got money in her wallet. Yeah. You gotta pay to play. And if you can't, get out my way. I always love a real 304. A real bad getter that's gonna walk through the raindrops? I love him. Ain't got nothing but respect for him.
You know, it seems like even when they are paid top dollar, the hood rat, aka Project Teletubby, prides itself on giving you the worst customer service available. Just remember, a woman with an abrasive attitude also has an abrasive tenderloin, something you could scrub your bathtub with. Now, if that's your favor, then have at it, have at it, have at it.
It's my mind. We back at it again. I'm about to be showing you some, you feel me, you should know as a 304, you feel me? Just you should already know. It's basic 304 101, okay? So first things first, everybody should know you always have to have your on them. You feel me? You always have to have your condoms on you, because if you don't, better safe than sorry. But if you don't, you feel me? That's on, shame on you. That's all on you. And if you know, you know, you're gonna need some wipes or a hand rag, you know, to clean your pub and to clean all the bacteria and stuff off your. Another thing you also gonna need is your toothbrush. You can't be having yuck mouth. You feel me? Going from trick to trick. Like, no, we can't be doing it. Don't forget the lubrication, because them condoms be dry sometimes. You're gonna need some of this. And your protection. Don't play with it.
It's imperative that we all pay close attention, because society says these are your future wives. And if for some reason you don't agree with their lifestyle, you're obviously on the DL, misogynistic,
Misogyny.
Big time.
or just plain sassy.
So this one time I was working in Oakland. I was out on the street. I was on the Blade. If you don't know what the Blade is, it's where girls go, stand on the street, and work as. So yeah, I was outside working, and this guy pulled up on me, and he told me he had $150 for a car date. If you don't know what a car date is, it means a quick interaction that may or may not include in the car. So he pulls up a couple of blocks and we park. It's like 2 a.m. It's nobody outside. It's very dark. But he parked next to a curb that was real high. So if I tried to open the door, it wasn't going to open. Well, it wasn't going to open out all the way, at least, right? So I tell him to move up a little bit, and he does. And I don't even check the door again. I just figure, oh, he moved up, so it's probably going to open, right? That was dumb. I should have never not checked again. He hands me the money, and I put it away, and I'm making small talk, but I'm still watching him, you know, out the corner of my eye. And by the time I put the money away, he literally has pulled a butcher knife from his side of the car on the side of the seat and like pulled it out. And
a few moments later,
I was able to squeeze so tight outside of his car that I got like scraped on both sides of my hips to where I was bleeding because I moved so fast.
Tune in again next week.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So evil, Lord Destro has spoken.